The VP's voice cracked the boardroom like a whip. "Refill the toner, secretary, and fetch me water." I didn't look up at first. I stayed seated. The leather chair beneath me was warm, familiar, mine. I folded my hands on the table, feeling the faint tremor in my fingers before I forced it still. Breathe. Control is a decision. I said. He stopped. A pause. Confusion sharpening into irritation. "You're in my chair." I finally looked at him. His face was flushed with entitlement, eyes scanning the room for support that wasn't coming. 12 executives sat frozen, avoiding my gaze. They'd learned, instinctively, when silence was safer. Before he could speak again, the door opened. Security, 2 of them. "Ma'am," one said, voice professional, neutral, "are we ready to lock up?" The VP laughed, nervous, too loud. I stood slowly. Every inch of the room waited with me. "Yes," I said, eyes never leaving him, "but first, remove this trespasser. He doesn't work in my building anymore." The sound he made wasn't anger, it was recognition. 3 months earlier, betrayal didn't arrive with drama. It arrived as an email sent to me from him, forwarded by accident. Subject line, "Can't wait until she doesn't know anymore." I remember staring at the words, feeling something inside me loosen, not break, just detach, like a knot giving up. The email trail told a story he never meant me to read. Hotel confirmations, jokes about late meetings, comments about my absence even when I was in the same house, and her, my executive assistant, young, efficient, smiling too much when she handed me coffee. I didn't scream, I didn't cry, I reread everything, twice. Then I deleted nothing. At home, he touched my shoulder like always, asked about my day, complained about the VP undermining him at work. I nodded, listened, filed it away. Betrayal isn't loud when you're intelligent enough to hear it breathing. I became quieter. That scared him more than anger ever could. I pulled phone records under the guise of an internal audit. Not his, hers. Corporate devices are obedient when you know the passwords. Lunches that ran long, meetings that never appeared on calendars, texts sent during board reviews. I watched, observed. At home, I played the role he expected, slightly distant, slightly tired, the woman who wouldn't notice a knife sliding between her ribs because she trusted the hand. Inside, I was methodical. I confirmed the affair. Then I confirmed something worse. The VP, not just complicit, protected. He'd promoted her over 3 qualified candidates, approved expense reports without question, buried HR complaints, because she was useful, and because she was sleeping with my husband. The company was mine, majority share, silent partner. They forgot that. People always forget the quiet ones. I didn't confront my husband. I handed him a folder. He opened it with a frown that collapsed into horror. Photos, messages, a timeline so precise it felt surgical. He tried to speak. I raised a hand. "I know," I said. Calm, almost kind. "I've known for weeks." His mouth opened again. Closed. "I'm not here to ask why," I continued. "I'm here to inform you that your resignation is effective immediately, personal and professional." "You can't," he started. "I can," I corrected. "And I did." He cried. I watched like a scientist observing a reaction she'd already predicted. The board meeting was scheduled for 9 a.m. The VP arrived early, smiling, confident. He thought today was his victory lap. He didn't know I'd reassigned his access, didn't know the votes were secured, didn't know the security detail had new instructions.
When he shouted at me, it was muscle memory, years of power unchecked. When he snapped about the chair, it was instinct. When security arrived, reality finally caught him. "Ma'am, this is a mistake," he said, voice cracking now. "She's just what?" I asked. "Sleeping with married men, abusing authority, or stealing from a company you never owned?" Silence. Security took his arms. He struggled once, then stopped. That was the moment he understood. I watched the door close behind him. No applause, no speeches, just quiet. I sat back down. For the first time in months, my mind was still. Betrayal doesn't destroy you when you refuse to bleed publicly. It sharpens you. They thought I was invisible because I was silent. They were wrong. I didn't take revenge. I reclaimed what was always mine. And as the lights dimmed and the room emptied, I felt nothing for them at all. That was the real victory.